The shoulder is 16, which is 8. So mark 8. Mark 8. And come down by 1 inch. Come down by 1 inch. We're using a basic of 3 by 3. Slant for hand. Now the vertical measurements. We have the bust point to be 10.5. I will add half to it. If you are new to the channel, this is how we do it here. There are other ways of doing it too, but this is how we do it here. So 10.5, we'll add half to it for our sewing allowance. The underbust is 14.5. We'll add half to it, make it 15. The half length is 17. We'll add half to it, and we'll still add 1.5 allowance. So rule out, huh? So these are bust points, under bust, half length. Now I'll get my chest line. You stand between here and here. 4 to get my chest line. And we are making using this to make a yoke princess dark bustier. Now for this customer, the bust span is 8. We divide it by 2, which is 4, and add half inch to it, 4.5. So mark 4.5 all the way from the bust point down. So this is the allowance. Our armhole depth is, our bust is 41 divided by 6, 41 divided by 6 plus 1.5, we have 8.3. So 8.3. So I can leave it at 8. We'll trim afterwards. So 8 inches here. Let me add sewing allowance of 1/2 inch. So take the distance from here to here, just to have a straight line. For the princess that will divide our armhole into 2, here is giving me 3.5. So divide it into 2. Come up by 1, come by 1. You can make it come up by 1/2 inch. It doesn't matter. In as much as you have your armhole curve, to do the magic. Now let's get our dart. Let's get our dart. So there are different ways of getting dart. There are different ways of distributing your dart. You can decide to distribute the darts evenly, or you let this curvy part take more of the darts. So it's optional. Anyone you want to do, you do it. So, but for this one, I would like to make all my darts, most of my darts, to fall at the curved part, because this is the princess dart, and I want this side to be firm on the customer's body. The princess dart with yoke. So the top chest too is the chest line. The top chest too has to be firm, not like there are some off shoulders or yokes that people will wear, and here will be loose. The chest side will be loose. This is because they didn't distribute the dart well. So watch this. So on the under bust, I'll come in by half an inch. Come in by half an inch in a row. Now, to get the dart for this side, I will just divide the distance between my bust point and my under bust by 2. So here is 4. I'll divide it by 2. I'll get 2. So I'll mark this 2. Now let me use a different color. Now with my armhole check here and here. Now whatever we get here, we divide it by 2. That's what we use for armhole. Yeah. So to get this dart, you divide this dart. To get this armhole dart, you divide the dart here into 2. This is what we call dart distribution. So this 2.5 from here to here, 2.5. When we divide by 2, we get 1.25. So as you can see, so I'll use to connect. So whatever we get, we deducted from here, we place it back, but I like to add excess so it's better to have excess and trim. So we're almost done with this now. Almost done. So the bust point, I'll put my bust measurement 41 divided by 4, 10.25 come in, 10.25, 10.25, whatever that I get here, from here, from here, here, half, then I'll add my 3 inches allowance. So, gotten that my under bust 37 divided by 4, 9.25. So under bust 9.25 mark, a 2.5 dots, mark it 2, then 3 inches allowance. There's no harm adding enough allowance when you're making your clothes, except you're trying to manage fabric. So my half length is 38 divided by 4, 9.5. So 9.5. Two-inch darts replacement. Then my 3 inches. Like this. Don't be worried about the funny shape. By the time we take in our darts, now here comes in, so don't worry about that. So come up by 2.5 from the armhole. This helps, it gives guides you. Then what I used to do again is I used to add allowance here too. You wouldn't want your after sewing this part there will be leftovers. So I always add like extra inch. So this is it. Simple. Now for my yoke, the yoke part. Now look at the reason why I always use my chest line. I use my chest line to determine the yoke, where the exposure of the bust area. So in this case, I'll be using. The person doesn't want our cleavage to be showing, so I'll use 5.5, 6. I'll use 6. Let me use 6. So this is it. But what I usually do is after joining both sides, joining everything, then I'll trim to get my yoke. So if you're using your pattern, you can go ahead and use your pattern like this to get your yoke. So this is it for the front part. I'll go ahead and cut it so that I'll use it for my back parts. So I won't cut this dart part because I will use it for my front. So guys, after getting the princess dart, I come 1.5 zipper allowance. So I'm using this to just get my lines. So I'll roll out my lines. So I'll roll out my lines. Allowance. So my neckline is 3. My shoulder is 16, which is 8. Plus I'll add 1 inch to my shoulder. Come down by 1 inch. So let me use 2.5 for this. So the customer wants it. Let me use 2.5. So a nipple to nipple, still 4.5. This is my chest line, bust points, under bust, half length, and allowance. So go ahead and mark, rule out the lines. On this shoulder, on our shoulder, we marked 8. So you can see how I did it. 8. See from here, 8. There's always room for trimming. So so I don't really worry myself so much about getting the right armhole while drafting. So after doing this, if I like, I can make my armhole come this way. So this is a princess dart. This is a princess dart. Divide into 2. I'll go up by 1 by half an inch. Come down here by half an inch, so by 1 inch rather. So 1 inch. I want to position it well. So you can do it this way. Just blend it. This place half inch. So that is it. Be this way. So if I'm cutting out this place, and I'll just cut. So that is it. There are no darts at this side because there is no reason to add that because it's at the back. Getting this 41 divided by 4, 10.25 here. 10.25. There are no darts here, so I'll leave it 3 inches. My under bust 33. Under bust 37 divided by 4, 9.25. Under bust 9.25. My darts 0.75 plus 3 inches. My half length is 38. 38 divided by 4. 38 divided by 4, 9.5. So come here, 9.5, 1 inch dart, and 3 inches allowance. So it goes this way. So this is for the back darts. So we have this as our back pattern, our process dart. So go ahead and cut. This for the back part. This is for the short part.